Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and pleased to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend so far and a great day. I went out, I did all of my shopping, and I'm now here to tell you about a cozy casserole. Yes, I believe this is number 2 in the cozy casserole series for November. I made one last week, but I was feeling terrible, so I didn't tape it, I didn't video it, and it's good because it came out good, but I am going to do some little, some little changes. So this week I am making, well, I already made it, it's in the oven, a chicken cordon bleu casserole, chicken cordon bleu casserole. And it is so simple. You need 3 cups of shredded chicken, a cup of ham, a cup of Swiss cheese shredded, a can of cream of chicken, a half cup of milk, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. For your seasonings, you need a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of onion powder, and some black pepper. You can add in like whatever. I would think you can add in whatever seasonings you want. You're also going to need 2 tablespoons of melted butter and a cup of breadcrumbs or a cup of Ritz crackers. What you do is the first 3 ingredients, your meats and your cheeses, you mix those together. You mix your cream of chicken, your milk, your Dijon mustard, your onion powder, garlic powder, your pepper. You mix those together. And then you combine all of that together. You put it in a greased 9x13 pan. You take that melted butter and you crush up, if you're using breadcrumbs, you put your breadcrumbs into the butter mixture. If you're using Ritz crackers, I believe they said it is a sleeve of Ritz crackers. You break those up really well. You crush them and you put those in. You mix the butter and either your breadcrumbs or your crushed Ritz crackers. You mix those together and you put those on top of the dish. And then you put it in a preheated 350-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. I put it in for 35 minutes. It looks like I got 3 minutes and 30 seconds before mine comes out. You put that in and it's supposed to be delicious. It looks delicious. The one thing that I added was I added some noodles. I had about maybe less than a half a bag of, probably a third a bag of egg noodles. And then I just used what we had, and I added some like corkscrew pastas in there also. So I added everything together, mixed them together, and then I put that breadcrumb, I used a combination of breadcrumbs and Ritz crackers because I didn't have enough Ritz crackers. And I spread that on top. So it's in there, it's gonna come out, and then I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna tell you what I think. It looks like it's gonna be delicious. So fingers crossed. Let's cross our fingers and our arms, and our legs, and your eyes, and anything you can. Okay, it's coming out. Let's try it. But first, I want you to see everything that I did. So watch these videos, and then we're gonna try it. All right? Okay. Okay. All right. It's about damn time. Okay. Watch this. So in this bowl, I have a cup of Swiss cheese. It says, everything I saw says shredded. I didn't have a block, so, well, I did have a block, but it had expired. I did have a block of Swiss cheese, but it expired. But what I did have was some leftover Swiss cheese in slices that did not expire. So I cut those up. So that is a cup of Swiss cheese, a little over a cup of ham. Now typically you would use diced ham. I'm using what I have today. So today I used some of the, some deli ham that I cut up, and I still have more left. But anyways, so a cup of ham, a cup of Swiss cheese, a cup of ham, and I had 2.5 cups of rotisserie chicken. It said to use 3. The only other chicken that I have in there is chicken that I bought for Jack, and I'm not going to take that from Jack just so we can have our casserole. So this is what I have for the meats. In this bowl, in this container, I have, let's see, I have a can of cream of chicken, a 1/2 cup of milk, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and some black pepper. This was prepared by my sous chef, Dolly, aka my mom. And this is 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and I added a 1/2 sleeve of Ritz crackers. We only had a 1/2 sleeve, so I used that, and then I use what you have. So I added some breadcrumbs. So hopefully it'll be enough. Now, in the recipe that I was going to make, it didn't say to use noodles, but I saw other ones saying that they were using noodles. So I just used what I had. I used some egg noodles, and I used some of these little curly ones. So, okay, let's get this started. All right, I added all of my meat. I added my 2 meats and my cheese to a larger bowl. All right, now in honor of BravoCon this weekend, I added my wet ingredients, if you know, you know, to my meat mixture, and I mixed them together very well, and I'm gonna put that on top of that, okay? Okay, here it is, all of the topping, it's all mixed together, and the breadcrumb Ritz crackers are spread on top. I had enough. So it's gonna go into an oven at 350. I preheated 350, and it's gonna go in for 35 minutes. So it looks delicious. I hope it tastes as good. Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. I'm getting ready to try it. Here it is. Okay, and it smells delicious. Let's try it. Okay, I think I might have put too many noodles in it, but let's try. Wait, let me make sure I get a little bit of everything. Did I get some ham? Okay, no I didn't. Okay, let's get some ham. Okay. Oh, that's good. Creamy. You get the ham, you get the cheese. It's like Cordon Bleu, but in a casserole. Okay. I'm glad I made this. It was pretty good. Yeah, I think next time, I'm not gonna put as many noodles, but this is, that's delicious. Listen, I know it's not really a cooking video for me if I don't say it's delicious, but it is. Next time, I'm not gonna use as many noodles, and I'm gonna use a little bit more cheese. And next time I might add some sour cream in. But if I'm giving this, if I'm going out of a 5, I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm gonna give this a 4. Yeah. That's delicious. Okay. So I'm going to put, eventually, I'm going to put in the comment or in the description, I'm gonna put the ingredients and the ingredients is, if you know, you know, and the instructions. And let me know in the comments if this is something that you would try. I'm thinking that if you take out the noodles, it could be good for keto, I believe. Okay, so in the comments, let me know if this is something that you would try. And always, as always, if nobody told you yet today, you are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there so that it comes right back at you. Please always remember to treat others the way that you would want to be treated. And also, please spread kindness because it is free. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Let's hydrate with some water. I need some more, as you can hear. And if you're in a dangerous situation, please know that Dolly and I are always sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy your way so you make it through. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. We got to talk about BravoCon. There's some tea that I've heard, so we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye.